Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Wasim and I am working as a tech lead with Image Technologies. It's a services-based company at Hosur Road. We basically deal with healthcare technologies, and my core responsibilities are to take care of any technology needs of the team and see to it that the deliverables are going on time, and coordination between the clients and the team. Seeing to it that the requirements are met, the execution part of it, and seeing to it that the quality standards are met as well. So from a technology standpoint, I'm more interested on Microsoft platform. Nowadays a little bit of interest on mobile platforms, more on the Android side, and web. If you talk about web, looking at the MVC framework, which is pretty much the thing right now that's going on, and yeah, that's pretty much what.
Okay. So you have attended today the innovation workshop. So how was the experience?
The experience overall was very good. The workshop has definitely opened up a certain level of horizon in which the horizon in which I was thinking was a little restricted or constricted. But after having attended today's workshop, I can definitely say that I have a few new ideas. I have gained exposure on how things have been moving in the world and how simple things can be taken to the next level. So that was an eye-opener kind of a thing, and that was one of the core experiences that I can take away today.
Okay. So if you have to express in a word about the innovation workshop, what would that be?
Very informative.
Okay. How would you rate the trainer?
Out of a
Scale of
5 scale, I would rate 4.
Okay. Okay. So is there anything that you would like to change about the workshop?
Today's workshop, I observed that we had a lot of activities. Our time was a constraint in which the trainer or the presenter had to work with. Obviously, if we are able to restrict the time that is given for the activities to a 15-minute or a 10-minute hard stop, we should be able to cover more concepts basically, and the number of activities was okay, but the length of the activities was something that was a catcher, so that can be improved.
Okay. Okay. So the next thing would be, would you recommend this workshop to your friends and colleagues?
Of course, yes.
Fine.
Because the thing that I'm taking away today is definitely, as I said in the earlier one of my answers, it's an eye-opener. I've learned a few concepts that I thought were not existent or non-existent earlier. I got to know about a few things that people have done in real life, and it was something that invokes something in, your thought process, and makes you think and makes you ask questions about what you can do better and how. So if I am able to gain this perspective, definitely it should help someone else.
So the perception of innovation
has changed. Yeah, and as I told you, if I am thinking in this line, and if I'm getting inspired by what I saw or heard today, it will definitely help someone else get inspired also. So
okay, so what are your major takeaways which you can use in your work tomorrow?
One major takeaway is I can use what I have right now to innovate. There's no need of me to look for something that is not with me. One very important thing that we need to keep in mind is that we need to work with what we have and then come up with a solution that works for everyone and improves things, makes life simple. So that's one big thing that I would consider that I'll be taking away today. And if I have to do something tomorrow at my workplace, using the concepts that I picked up here today. That would be one thing that I will work on. It's like go back to your workstation, go back to your team, see what is happening on the ground, any problem that they're facing or any issues that we have, and definitely there will be a certain amount of brainstorming that will be needed to identify the problems. I mean, these are all the things that we discussed today: the brainstorming, then the usage of existing resources to solve problems, and then coming up with a solution with what you have. So these are certain things that immediately tomorrow or Monday morning you can go back to your office and then start doing it. So those are few things that can be fast tracked.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for sitting.
Thanks.